And around the side, Knights coming out of the box. It's been all to the Knights' end, taken there by Holmeyer. Holmeyer around the side up to the wing, and he picks up the pass, able to get it back out to the blue line, but not. So a face-off coming up here in the Knight end. And it's one back by Northview, but out of the zone and all the way down to center ice, retreating to get it, is Riley Ames. Puck's not moving, finally does. Right out in front, no, and just a hair late was soon. We'll see what we can do. Coming right up the right-hand side is Holmeyer, full speed ahead. Who loops all the way around the backside of the net. Box with the puck, right off the faceoff. Try to get her out in front to Holmeyer. Holmeyer swats it down from midair. Unable to do so. Lehman able to clear the zone for the Wildcats. 2 penalties here coming up to the Knights. Excuse me. 2 penalties. 1 for the Knights, 1 for the Wildcats. And Jaros is in the box and Crandall's in the box. This should be no icing. It is not an icing. It ends up all the way down into the Northview end. 8:09 remaining here in the second period. Knights up 2-0, but there's a face-off in their end. Off the draw, Dankers swings it around the boards and out to controlled here at center ice by Dankerson, in down low, and it's going to be chipped out of the zone by the Wildcats. Sent in on net. Knights are going to have a 5-on-3 for 1:07, barring any other penalties, as David Crandall is going to go back to the box for the Wildcats. Here come the Knights, 5-on-3. Oh my God, right to him. Be able to win the face-off, getting a couple of golden opportunities here. Puck bouncing around, now finally ends up behind the net. Back here live at Tam O'Shanter for the conclusion of the Northview Wildcats versus St. Francis Knights. Out of the break, Egan comes away with it, drags it back into his own zone, and passes it right down the middle of the ice, but it gets given to the Wildcats. This is going to be an icing against Northview. Off the draw, puck dropped, and it's flipped around, taken here by Crandall. Crandall centers it out to the middle of the ice. Egan's able to backhand it out to Jaros, but Knights are late getting it out of the zone. And down here, nice play there by Jaros to jar it loose. Pass across, Jaros can't get it out of the zone. Warzak's going to try, and he's going to hit a skate. It's going to be taken here by Egan. Off the glass and out to Holmeyer. Holmeyer avoids a check, keeps going. Gains the blue line. He's got Box right down the middle, gives it to Box. Box shoots, and that one's right in between the pads of Austin Nowak, but he is able to hang on, so the score remains 2-0. Good start here for the Knights coming out of the second intermission. Right off the draw, shot fended off by Nowak. Sent out to the point to Dressel. Dressel's able to wrap it down and around to Mack. It skips over his stick and ends up to Kerr. And Mack tried to get a pass out to Cordy Hunt. And hops over his stick. No icing here. The Wildcats able to come away with it. See if the Knights can take it back. No, they cannot. Oh, an attempt there. Get it out to the point is sidetracked by hitting the skate. Oh, right out in front is a pass by Danker. Danker left one right out in the middle. Northview still has it. Knights able to clear the zone all the way down. And where Mack has it. Mack gets it into the zone, just a little too far out in front of him, and that's going to be played by the defender Burton. Back the other way, there's a shot. Oh, and it's fought off by Smalley. Toe saved that one. Northview still has it for now. Whoa, big time check there, if you want to call it that. A big hop over the side of the player there. Centering opportunity is lifted high over the net. 14. That might be Dougie Carter. Cleared out down into the Northview end by the Knights. Lifted high down the middle of the ice. Shear hops over the stick of Stein. Stein backhands it to Shear. Shear sidesteps a check. Takes it behind his own net. Comes out with his head up. On center ice, that's going to be tipped in by the Knights. It's going to be all the way down on goal where Austin Nowak will cover it up and get a whistle. Face-off taken here by the Knights. Shot. Score! Right off the face-off. Knights are going to have a 3-0 lead. A ripper that just snuck its way underneath the arm of Austin Nowak and ends up in the back of the net. We'll wait to see who this gets credited for the goal. I'm going to say it is Chris Meyer. Right off that face-off. And that shot ends up going right to the back of the net. Knights now take a 3-0 lead, and we have 12:15 remaining in the third period. Northview looking to come right back out, trying to get something started here. Sent in by Jake Myers, and the forwards for the Knights will come off. Here come the Cats right down the middle. Tipped into the zone by a skate of the Knights. And Pavlik is able to wrap this one around all the way out to the blue line, but not out. Knights have a player down right out in front. That puck hits the tip of the Smalley stick. Ends up coming to Egan. Egan's going to send this one back off the boards behind him, and he's going to backhand this one up, and it's going to be tipped out by Jaros. Jaros gets it to center ice, and it's kicked back out to center ice on an attempt by Northview to kick it down deep. Northview's going to send this one all the way down. This should be an icing, but they're going to call it no icing for some reason. I'm not sure what the definition of icing is here, but that shot is deflected off of a skate. Another attempt there by number 2 for Northview. And Egan's able to get this one all the way down the ice, and the Knights are going to find this one down the middle here with a man going to the net. That's Holmeyer. Holmeyer just had it out of his reach, couldn't get to it. Big check there, and we're going to have a penalty coming up. There should be a retaliation penalty coming up here. Big check there from Jaros up high. He'll get the penalty for an elbow. And no retaliation penalty. As 2 guys went after Jaros after the penalty. That should be called, but it's not going to be. So the Northview Wildcats will be on the power play with 10:38 remaining here in the third period. So it'll be a 2-minute elbowing penalty going against Jaros at the 10:38 mark. One there by the Knights, but not able to clear it out. Seals with it at the point. Sends it across. And over to Crandall. Stolen and knocked out of the zone there by Holmeyer. Holmeyer's going to send it down, and he'll get a change for Kerr. Kerr coming back onto the ice for Holmeyer. Nice play there by Mack to send that puck back behind the net of Austin Nowak and waste a few more seconds. All the way out to the point and out of the zone. Now the Wildcats will have to clear the zone just to get it touched up. Try it again as it's wrapped all the way around. And sent back in. Dressel waited a little bit too long on that one, and now Northview's going to come away with it. Another penalty coming up here to the Knights. Knights will be down 2 guys here. So big kill coming up here. Minute 6 on the 5-on-3 will be a big deciding factor in this game with 9:44 remaining in this third period. Northview wins that face-off. Able to shoot one right there on Holmeyer's ankle. He's limping a little bit, but he stays into the play. Taken here out at the point by Ames. Ames down low. Walked it in, sitting right there, tapped off to the side. Knights can reset. Riley Ames all the way over to 22. Back on the ice, and we are back. So there'll be a 5-minute major assessed to Owen Danker. Knights backs against the wall here, but do have the lead. Puck is taken here by the Northview Wildcats. Shot on goal by Crandall. And up here, right down the middle to the Wildcats. Warzak on it. Warzak. Big check there by Egan. Comes out to Seals at the point. Seals holds that in, drops it back down. Sent around the backside of the net. Egan riding his man off the play. Comes out to Seals at the half wall. Nick Mack tried to take care of his man. Couldn't do so on the backside. There's a shot, and that's going to go in from Crandall. It was deflected in front. Not sure who got it, but it's going to be a 3-1 lead for the Knights. And there's still what looks to be, from my bad angle, 4:20 remaining on that power play. 5-minute power play coming up. Knights able to win this one back. They should be able to clear this one out. Dressel is able to get it off the boards and all the way down. Knights cannot afford to lose any more players for this 5-minute series. In fact, it would be a good thing if they can find a way to draw a penalty. Puck is underneath somebody in the far end there. Only it's chipped up out to the line to Ames. Ames drops it over to his D partner. That's going to hit something out in front. We got checks from behind all over the place. Here's number 2 with the puck for Northview. He's going to be pinned. Nobody able to help him, but one of the Knights send it out to their point man, and that's going to be over the line. How is that not an offside? I don't know, but it is. It's a save here by Smalley, and another opportunity coming right down. And they're going to take 2 guys off the ice, 1 for the Knights, 1 for the Wildcats, 6 for the Knights, 9 for the Wildcats. So, not great, but not as bad as it could be. 3:21 remaining on the 5-on-3 with Owen Danker in the box. 5:41 remaining on the game clock. It'll be Egan, Shear, Mack, and Holmeyer. Holmeyer wins the draw back to Shear. Shear's going to be able to turn his stuff around here, send this one down the middle of the ice. High stick is going to be called here against Northview, and nobody needs to touch it but Northview. And that'll draw a face-off in the Northview end. Good thing for the Knights there. 3:11 left in the 5-minute major. Three to 1 your score. 5:31 remaining in regulation. I don't know what's going on here. So we have a melee going on here. Knights are falling all over the place, getting knocked out left and right. Noah Egan got blindsided. Will Shear was taken down by the throat. And 2 Northview Wildcats will be 2:21 remaining on the major penalty to Owen Danker. We'll see how many guys are going to be on the ice after all this. 4:41 remains in the game clock. 3-1 is your score. Anyways, we are back to a 5-on-3 hockey game somehow after Will Shear gets absolutely mauled by a barrage of people. And we're on a 5-on-3. I have no idea how you come up with this number, but it's a number nonetheless. So 5-on-3, there's a shot that doesn't get through. After a long break there, the referees trying to figure things out. They absolutely got nowhere with anything. And there's a shot that hits a skate out in front. Backhanded, that's going to go in. It's going to be 3-2. This might be the biggest bullshit hockey game I've ever been associated with, boys and girls. Pardon my French, but this one pisses me off. Somehow the Knights are down 5-3 after a melee where two of their guys take major punishment. And absolutely nothing was done to the Northview Wildcats. Not sure how that plays out. Absolutely unbelievable, the explanation we're getting on this one. This one's going to be drug all the way back into the zone by Warzak. Warzak sends it all the way down the length of the ice. It is back to a 5-on-4, but that's going to be for another minute and 38. 3-2 is your score. 3:55 remaining in the game. Here come the Wildcats again. Knights looking to try to fend this off for a little over a minute. Right down the middle. Here's a shot taken off the post. Kicked all the way around out to the point. Walking it in, and another shot coming here. This one is way high over the net. Nothing doing there for the Wildcats. It's going to bounce all the way out to the blue line, but not out. Sent down the half wall by the Northview Wildcats. Taken there by Seals, all the way out to the point. Coming around the other side. There's a shot fanned on. Warzak finds it at his feet. 50 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Out to the point. That one's sent in and hits the skate of Stein. Stein unable to join the mix there. There's Holmeyer off his stick. Almost loses it. Gets sent all the way back out to the point. And this shot is going to be up and off the glass. And down low. Another jam job at it. Taken there by the Northview Wildcats. Wildcats trying to get it back out in front. And Seals sends one across. There's a shot. Fought off by Smalley beautifully there. Out to the point. That shot is blocked by Nick Mack. Knights still not able to clear the zone. Holmeyer's finally got it. He's able to clear it all the way down. This should run most of that penalty out as there's 10 seconds remaining on the power play for Northview. One last chance here with 5. Here comes Crandall right down the middle, sitting right out in front. Save made by Smalley. Northview the same, although I'm not sure how. Here comes Northview, dangling right up the middle. There's Gasson, dumps it in, taken here by Denker. Denker sent this one out, but bad pass there. Oh, and it was sent right out in front, giving up now to Kerr. Kerr's going to find Pavlica right down the right side. Pavlica's the board by Stein. Let's see who can get to it. Holmeyer almost got to it, but he was unable to corral the puck as it bounced off. He's going to get another opportunity here, but it's going to come all the way to a Warzak. Warzak, he's got help down the middle in the form of Denker. Denker's able to send this one down. It's kicked down by Jaros. Not sure what that was all about. 6 skaters on the ice for Northview. It's going to come to Denker. Denker's going to be able to slide that one off the wall. That's a good play there. There's not going to be any icing. And it's going to go all the way down to 45 seconds remaining here in the third period. Stay with us, folks. We're just starting this period here. Oh, and a nice play there to support the zone entry. But Northview's going to be able to get it, and Denker's going to be able to get it out to the blue line and just out. Knights cannot get enough possession to get a shot on this empty net, but doing what they can to keep everything away from it. There's 20 seconds remaining left in this